You know how it works by now. I just overthink all night, and I've been overthinking all night. And I just wanted to explain to people how it feels like to be depressed. See, the average person will never know what it's like not to be able to get out of bed and not to be able to function, and how it feels. It can be just soul destroying. See, my life was always made up of jealousy, hatred, remorse for people, and just pain, really, because I hated everybody in the beginning. But what you need to remember is that I hear a voice all day long, and dealing with that can sometimes send me to a suicidal state. And this is really soul destroying for me. It's like having the Green Goblin inside of me sometimes. That hatred for Michael. It can be so powerful that the average person will never understand. I do refer to it sometimes as that grey fog coming across me. And it can happen just all at once sometimes. I could be in the most happiest place in the world, maybe on holiday, maybe on a beautiful island in Greece, and that dark mist or that dark fog just comes across you, and you can't help it. It's about, for me, it's always been about coping with it, and it's been really, really hard. And I do give a lot of admiration out to my wife Amy, because she helps me battle through this. And also I've taken her life away in stages, because she stood by me no matter what. And not many people do that these days. They kind of like just split and go, don't they? Because it's just hard. It's a hard thing. My father could never support my mother right through this. He had no understanding. But maybe 20, 30 years ago, there was no understanding about mental health. We were just all put in the same bracket. Like I've said before, I did a mental health first aid course about maybe 6 months ago, and the bloke who runs it, John from Big Community, he won't mind me saying this, said 20 years ago Paul would have been locked up in a mental asylum and the key would have been chucked away. But that's just because of one thing, and it's stigma. Stigma's a massive thing, and this is what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to get this away from people. But the main thing about depression and anxiety and other mental health disorders is not many people talk about it, because a lot of people jump on the mental health bandwagon now because it's not seen. A lot of people will hand in sick notes and stuff and say they're depressed. But you might feel down, but there's a difference between being depressed and not depressed. It's a very fine line in it, and it's just, that's what makes people stop talking about it, because you felt like you're lying, because too many people just willy-nilly say that they're depressed, and then the others who are feel as though they can't come forward because nobody believes them, because it's unseen, and it's not seen. Your brain, it's a powerful tool, and maybe that's a conversation that people will maybe disagree with it, but that's my experience of mental health, and that's why we don't come forward, because people think we're liars. They kind of like just say, snowflakes, you're all snowflakes. And we're not snowflakes. We find it hard to express our feelings and the way we feel sometimes. And it's taken me a long time to come out and tell people my real fears and the way I feel. You know, like I said, I do these videos, one take, one shoot, and sometimes it can be quite, you know, heartwarming for me to watch back. You know, I feel a lot of pain and a lot of anger to see the kind of person I've become. Yeah, so my overworking, my overpowering, my oversensitive brain, full of fascinating stories, driven by pain. Yeah, so anyway, just a quick one this morning. Off to work I go soon, so please stay safe. I love you all, and we will live to fight another day. So, goodbye.